Do you practice calligraphy on iPad? If yes, you would definitely agree with me that doing calligraphy on iPad is magical. And I love doing calligraphy both on iPad and on paper and using proper paper and pen. And sometimes we do feel that we need to learn a new skill or new way of doing calligraphy, but some by listening to some people that this is not good or not appropriate to do calligraphy on iPad. So we often feel that okay, they are more experienced people, or they feel or we feel that okay, if they have said that, then I must not practice or I must not start with my iPad calligraphy because everyone around me is saying that iPad calligraphy is not a calligraphy skill, it is not calligraphy, it is fake calligraphy. And sometimes we feel that okay, whatever they are saying, I need to listen because we don't have first hand experience on how it is done and what it is actually, and whether we need to do it or not, what is the use of doing iPad calligraphy. So we often leave it at that and we dump our dream of learning iPad calligraphy because at times we feel that iPad is a big, huge investment, and because of that we just think that okay, I'll learn it some other time, or maybe it's not right for me. So we normally leave that dream there, and when after a few years or some time passes, and then when we realize that, when we come to know a person who has done this kind of calligraphy and you have seen their improvement or how much they can achieve in that duration of time, we normally feel that oh, if I had started that, then I would have gone so far ahead in that journey. But now what to do? So, hi, I'm Neeta. I am a calligraphy artist and I'm learning calligraphy since November 2018. I do both iPad calligraphy as well as calligraphy on paper using brush pen as well as pointed pen. So, this is pointed pen, this is brush pen, and I do both, and I do digital calligraphy as well. So if you ask me, I'm sharing my viewpoints, and I'm sharing three myths about the calligraphy, iPad calligraphy, that I had to face. And I am so thankful to my mentors, so that I'm still having, like, I'm still in the game of iPad calligraphy and I haven't quit. So, the first myth that I'm going to share with you all is that iPad calligraphy is a fake calligraphy or is not real calligraphy. I would like to say that the way we do our actual calligraphy on paper using our tools like this pointed pen, I have done this with this pointed pen, and this is brush pen calligraphy. These are the basic strokes that I have done using my brush pens. It could be large tip or small tip. So there are various tools that are required and different mediums, like I do it on variety of paper. Sometimes I use pastel, sometimes I use this gateway or tracing sheet, and sometimes I use this marker paper. So there are different mediums on paper as well. So same ways, digital calligraphy is a so digital calligraphy is also a medium where we learn calligraphy using this digital medium, and this we use this as our way of doing calligraphy, this as a medium to do our calligraphy, using this stylus which is called Apple Pencil. So this is by Apple, and they call it pencil, so that is Apple Pencil. And some people do it with the regular stylus, that is way to be more reasonably priced, so they take that. So but I would definitely recommend Apple Pencil. And this is the grip that I use it for, so that my hands or my fingers don't slip when I'm working. So let me open the iPad first, and then I will start. So iPad calligraphy means that we need an iPad, and we need Apple Pencil, and also we need an app that is called Procreate. So this is Procreate app, and when we open it, it looks like this. So this is how it looks. So I'm still working on my new project here. So it is done using this, as we do it on screen, and we do it with our Apple Pencil. So this is how iPad calligraphy is done. The thing is that we use this tool to write on paper. We use this to write on our iPad, and it is very much a real calligraphy. It is a digital calligraphy. In fact, it makes our work easier. For example, if I want to do this work, first I am doing it on paper, and then if I want to digitize it, so there is a different process for that, which is very tedious job to convert this into digital. So if I can do calligraphy digitally, so I am saving this time to write it on paper first, then digitizing it, and then making it printable kind of a thing. So it saves time, in fact. And second myth I'm talking about here is that iPad is, like people say normally, I have heard that people say that iPad calligraphy iPad calligraphy, it spoils our real calligraphy. And there is a feature on in iPad calligraphy, that is Streamline, that helps us controlling our strokes on iPad using our stylus. So to answer that, it is no, it is not cheating, because here we are doing it on paper, but on iPad we have a glass. So there is a glass screen. So on glass screen we are using this plastic tip, which is immovable, whereas in brush pen we have a nib that is flexible and that moves, it bends. And in this nib, when we press it, the tines widens up and the ink spreads, ink flows in thick and thin strokes. The more pressure we put, the thicker the stroke comes, and the lesser pressure we put, it gets thinner. So in order to bring that effect with this pencil, which has a hard tip, we need to have certain digital brushes which has the settings wherein we can replicate the effect of brush pen or this pointed pen nib and create similar effects on our digital medium, that is iPad. So that is there, and this answers it. So it is not a cheating, it is a way to control our Apple Pencil and create those strokes beautifully on it. In fact, it helps us. I would like, it is my through my experience I am telling you that if I am practicing my iPad calligraphy and I am doing my regular paper pen calligraphy, I have seen that I have improved my calligraphy. Like I have improved my copperplate calligraphy using iPad. And when I do it here, earlier I was not able to create these flourishes so beautifully and so confidently on paper, thinking that I will spoil my paper and my hands would not have moved that much. And but when I practiced it on iPad, it helped me in creating confident strokes and giving confident flourishes when I do it on iPad. And this thing has helped me in improving my copperplate real-time copperplate practice, and also my brush pen calligraphy as well. And this paper pen practice has helped me improving my iPad. So it's both ways. If I am doing iPad and paper pen practice both, so that paper pen helps me to improve my iPad calligraphy, and iPad calligraphy or iPad practice calligraphy practice helps me in improving my paper pen practice. So it is vice versa, both sides. So I would say that if you are planning to learn iPad calligraphy, so this myth is out now and you are ready to learn your iPad calligraphy. And third myth that I would bring into notice is to your notice is that to learn iPad calligraphy, you need to learn your paper pen calligraphy. Is it true? In a way, yes and no as well. So I have seen many fellow artists who were not aware of doing paper pen practice or paper pen calligraphy, but when they started using iPad, they started their journey on iPad. They were very well able to do that, and later on, yes, they learned paper pen practice or paper pen calligraphy as well, which helped them. And I would say that if you straight away start from iPad calligraphy, you are most welcome to do that. There is no hard and fast rule that you need to learn your paper pen calligraphy or you need to learn this to learn iPad calligraphy. You can start your calligraphy directly on iPad first. The thing is that yes, you do it, but then for learning paper and pen, you need to go through all the steps all over again. But when you learn your paper pen calligraphy first, then when you start your calligraphy on iPad, you don't have to learn your basics. You already know how the basics are done. You know how thick and thick strokes are given. But when you do it directly on iPad first, then there is, yes, definitely some issues when you do your pressure, low pressure or high pressure, whatever you are giving. So it is good to do with this, it is easy to obtain with this. But when you start with your real pen and paper, so it becomes very challenging to give that same kind of quality of strokes when you are doing it with a real pen. So you need to restart your calligraphy journey in order to get good at brush pen or real time using real pen and paper practice. So this is the difference. And I would say the fourth one is that iPad is very expensive. It is a high investment gadget or device. So, and even Apple Pencil is expensive. Some people say that, and that is true. Even I feel that. But when you look at the long-term uses of iPad, if you are into calligraphy and you want to use calligraphy digitally as well, like you want to use it for your business or for your social media posts or whatever you are planning to earn money from your calligraphy, then iPad calligraphy is a necessary investment. It becomes a necessary investment because when we do iPad calligraphy, if I talk about the investment, it is one-time investment. But when we are learning calligraphy on paper using real art material like this pen or whatever, so each pen hold certain price tag to it, so we need to buy it every time we finish that, because we need to practice every day. So we need, like, this brush pen finishes in around maybe a week or maybe 15 days. So every 15 or 20 days I need to buy a new brush pen. So I need to have a good quantity or good stock available for me, that every 20 minutes I have, after every 20 days I have a new brush pen with me. So I need to buy colors as well. So if I want to practice, suppose I am liking pink color, I want to do practice with the pink color today. So I cannot do it with pink color until unless I have a pink color brush. So I need to buy those brushes as well physically. And if I am doing this pointed pen calligraphy, so I need to buy different nibs. I need to invest in nibs, and nibs are also not not easy to get, especially in India. So I need to invest in nibs as well, and nibs are very expensive as well in India. And this pen holder, this is oblique pen holder, which has this kind of look. So it is also not easily available in India. There are different styles and looks of pen. There are ergonomic pointed pens that are available, oblique pen holders, but in India I hardly find anything. So, and those are very, very, very high on investment. Some are more than $500, some are $100. So it is not easy as well. So when I talk about ipad is one time investment. And for nibs, I need to buy different nibs to get different effects, and also I need to buy different colored inks to get my calligraphy on like in colored. So but on ipad, if I'm doing it on ipad, I can choose n number of colors, I can choose any number of brushes I want to have, or I can buy new brushes without even worrying that they will fade away, or they will expire, or they will finish off after using so many times. So the brushes that I am using, and I'm able to create my own brushes as well. So if I'm having one set of brush which is having 50 brushes or 10 brushes, and I'm buying more brushes, so it is not that if I have bought 10 brushes it will finish, or it will fade away, or it will get spoiled if I don't use it. It is there with me throughout my life till I use my ipad. So till I'm working, so it is going to have n number of benefits if you are investing in a good ipad. And any working ipad which works with Apple Pencil is suitable, and you can do your practice on that. And you just need Procreate app, which is a paid app, to do that practice. And let me show you one thing, that if I need to show you my brushes there. So I have my own brushes as well, and my I have bought brushes from from top artists of who create iPad brushes. So these are all the brushes. The list is endless. Like I keep buying the brushes. So this is the whole long list of brush sets I have. Each brush set has different set of brushes. Like if I'm taking this as my brushes, so there are, in each brush set there are so many other brushes that I have. So these are some of the brushes. So in every brush set there are so many brushes with me, so I can use these brushes n number of times. No matter how long I use, it doesn't get fade away, and it won't finish at all. It is there for me forever, and I can use it the way I want to use it, and when I want to use it. So this is a plus point if I talk about iPad. So I would recommend, if you are planning to get an iPad, you must buy that, make that investment, and you will love that decision, that you made this decision to buy this iPad and do your iPad calligraphy practice or you start your iPad calligraphy journey. And to help you with this, I have two classes on Skillshare which are related to start your calligraphy journey on directly on iPad, where I have given a detailed description of how iPad works, and I have explained each and every stroke, how to create those strokes on iPad. And then there is a workbook filled with so many useful information, notes, and also traceable worksheets where you will get to know how the strokes are made and you can practice your strokes. I have given all the directional arrows which will help you how this is done, and there are proper videos, video lessons, a small size video lessons, so that you can learn how each stroke is given, how each stroke is made, how to practice your calligraphy, what to take care of and what to do, and all the do's and don'ts. And then also I have traceable worksheets that I have provided in that, which helps you in creating those strokes, also combining those strokes together to form letters, then combining those letters to form words. And then there are different variety of words, like from simple to complex, moving on to more complex words. So I have given 2-lettered words, 3-lettered words, 4-letter words, 5, 6 or more lettered words, and I keep adding more words every week, almost every week. So you can keep adding on and keep doing your daily practice there, so that will help you in that. If you feel that yes, this class, you can check this class on Skillshare. I can't wait to see you on Skillshare doing sharing your work. And also if you feel that yes, this video is useful for you or for some of your calligraphy friends or your family member who wish to learn calligraphy, you can share this video with them, and I will see you in my next video. Till then, bye bye.